So I invite you to have a seat and get comfortable, whether comfortable is cross-legged for you or not cross-legged for you. And let's just start connecting with the breath, shall we? Sit up with your most dignified posture and get that fleshy part of the buttocks out of the way. Feel yourself getting grounded into your mat, grounded into the earth, and then sit nice and tall, lengthening the spine, relaxing those shoulders, and bringing your awareness to the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent, excellent, nice work. So keep on doing that. I invite you to close your eyes so that you can see better what's going on inside. And let's just do a nice a scan. We'll do a good morning scan for the body and for the mind. So sitting very tall, relax those shoulders down, and just check in with your forehead and the scalp and see if there's any tightness there. If there is, breathe and release the tension. Let things begin to soften. Let things begin to soften around your neck and your throat, your chest and your back. Let things soften around the shoulders and down the arms. Take another breath in. Breathing out, let things soften around your lower back. Go there with the breath and with your mind. Yes, and the hips, let things soften there. Settle in, settle in. Good work. Breathing in, breathing out. Let things soften around your thighs and your knees. Breathing in, breathing out. Let your toes and your ankles and your feet begin to just melt. Very nice. Sit with your relaxed body for a few breaths. And then encourage your mind also to relax. And one of the ways we can do that is have the mind focus on the breathing. Give it a task. The mind's busy, the brain's busy. It wants to be busy, right? It doesn't want to calm down. It's like, but there's this and there's that, right? So we are going to encourage it to calm down. Give it something to do as simple as watching the breath. So give your brain that chore. We'll call it a chore. Yes, brain, focus on this breath. Focus on this breath that travels to the deepest part of your belly. Focus on the breath that brings peacefulness to the body and to the mind. Very nice, and we'll give the brain another thing to do. Press the belly forward as you breathe in, and then reach your spine to the wall behind you as you breathe out. Inhaling, open the front of your body, and exhale, open the back of your body. So do this slowly, full breath, expand the abdomen, expand the ribs and the lungs, stretch, stretch, stretch all the way front as you inhale, and stretch all the way to the back as you exhale. Good, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Very nice. We're gonna do that a few more times. We're gonna do this for a little while, actually. We're gonna really work the breath. We're gonna work the breath with the spine to oxygenate the blood, to command the neocortex to quiet the rest of the brain. We're gonna decrease stress. Isn't that lovely? If you have any anxiety or things along that line, we're gonna get rid of that too. We're gonna calm the nervous system. We're gonna stimulate the vagus nerve. There's a lot that we're doing internally. So externally, while it looks like we're just stretching forward and stretching back and breathing in and breathing out, internally, there's so much that's going on to boost your immune system, to oxygenate your blood, to calm your parasympathetic nervous system, right? So here we go. We're gonna start off nice and slow, make sure everything's kind of warmed up, stretched out. Big breaths and big stretches. Connect the inhale and the exhale to the forward movement and the back movement. Good. We're gonna generate some heat, pull up some positive energy, affect our electromagnetic field. And so a little more, and then start to move a little more quickly. Don't rush it, but a little more energetically. And then the movement might not be quite as big. When we go quicker, the movement might get smaller. The breath might get shorter. I invite you to close your eyes, roll your eyeballs up to look at the inside of your forehead, the center of your forehead, your third eye, ajna, your psychic intuitive center. All this breath now, if you can, in and out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose forward, breathing out through the nose backward, or pressing back. And then it'll almost begin to look, maybe even feel somewhat spasmodic, but not so spasmodic. Energetically and weirdly, it's smooth even though it's quick. And we're gonna do this for a minute, so come on, keep up. You're doing great. Inhale, exhale, forward, back, Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, relax the forehead. Keep it up, you're doing great. Let that belly go to or your breath go to your belly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Relax things, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your face, your jaw. Imagine that you're bringing in a lot more oxygen. You are increasing your oxygen uptake. Bring it in, bring it in. Keep going, you're doing awesome. Inhale, exhale, move the spine. Yeah, relax anything that's tight. You might be getting a little warm right now. That's okay, that's good. That's that energy you're generating. Keep it going. And if you feel a little silly, well, you're welcome for the extra joy this morning. So nice. Inhale the arms up, take a stretch. And exhale a spinal twist. Beautiful. Inhale, center again, stretch. Reach it up and exhale a spinal twist. And we're gonna do that a few more times. And every time you exhale with your spinal twist, see if you can go just a teeny bit more. Inhale, center, exhale that spinal twist. Maybe twisting a little bit more each time. Take your chin, look over the shoulder. And again, keep it going. Full breath in, full breath out. Make it a complete exhale as you twist. Nicely done. One more time on each side, but the last time that you go, hold it for a breath. When you get there, hold it for a full inhale and exhale. Inhale, notice where you're tight, and exhale, twist a little bit more if you can. Doesn't that feel nice? Do it again. Make it feel nice, don't hurt yourself. Oh, that's good. Arms up, keep them up. Breathe out to one side, inhale center, breathe out to the other side, and just flow with it, Let the breath move your body, inhaling center and exhaling to the side. Like a wildflower blowing in the breeze. Excellent. Nice, and then we're gonna stay on one side, any side, stay there. If you have to bring the arms down because it's agitating your shoulders, bring your arms down. But if you can, just bring one down, and we're gonna look to go deeper. Deeper can look and feel and seem like a lot of different things. It could simply be, not simply, powerfully being that you're going deeper into awareness of the body and of the mind. Isn't that lovely? Back to center, we're going to the other side. So just take the arm overhead, and little by little, as you relax more and more, the muscles will open more and more, and your awareness will increase more and more of what's going on in the body. Where do you need to let go? Where do you need to relax? Check in with the brain. Where do you need to let go? Where do you need to relax? Oh, that's wonderful, everybody. Back to center, bring those arms down, roll those shoulders. Very nice. And we're gonna bring the shoulders straight up and inhale through the nose. And then we're gonna drop them down and exhale from the back of the throat like this. Do it again, breathe in. And again. And again. Keep doing it. If anybody is still sleeping in your house, do it so loud that you wake them up and then tell them to join you. A little louder and a little more energy, a little more pulling up, a little more pushing down or dropping down, or feel that release. Check your posture. One more time. Yeah, nice, beautiful. And then take your head and circle it around. Keep that dignified posture. Remember, you don't have to sit cross-legged. If there's a better seated position for you, then do it. Breathing in. Breathing out. And go the other way. Very nice. Keep going. So for this morning's practice, I was considering joy. Joy. Bringing joy into our practice. Yoga is the science of life. Bring joy into your life. Back to center, roll those shoulders. Bringing joy into our practice here on the mat is like a little mini experiment of bringing joy into our lives and the bigger picture of all things. So in yoga, sometimes we get in an uncomfortable position, but today we're going to practice being uncomfortable and still finding the joy, okay? So move those shoulders around any old way. Yes, good. And then just let them drop down. Almost imagine that there's somebody massaging your shoulders down, right? But yet you still sit up nice and tall. And then we're gonna take this rib cage and spin it around. We're gonna breathe in, going forward. We're gonna breathe out, coming back. And do it joyfully, do it playfully. Yeah, roll around on those butt cheeks. Let the sit bone come up, I don't care. Make it feel good. If you wanna keep them anchored, then keep them anchored. But find the joy in it. Remember when we were little? I don't know about you, but I used to roll down the grassy hill and get all dizzy and get up and laugh and giggle. It was fun. Change direction. This is the adult version of that, rolling down a hill. So make it fun. Make it fun. Breathe in, going forward. Breathe out, going back. Yeah, move it all around. It's lovely, right? Sweet. Good job. Inhale those arms up one more time. Exhale them down. And then let's just sit for a moment. You can put your hands in a mudra or not. It's up to you, whatever you like. But sit comfortably with your eyes closed, however your legs are comfortable. Make sure that you're comfortable. And take a moment now just to tune in to your body. Hopefully you're feeling some places where there's maybe some vibration happening, some increased energy, maybe some heat, maybe not. But it's okay, you're just taking notes, observing objectively, taking notes. Oh, that's going on. Oh, I see that. Oh, I notice I'm still thinking that. Whatever it is, you just notice it. Don't beat yourself up about it. And don't be arrogant about it either. That's nice. Okay, so we're gonna unwind these legs, shake them out, shake them out. Remember, bringing joy into our practice. So shake them out, let it be fun. Let everything get all floppy in. Yeah, the ankles, move those around, the wrists, move those around. These bones are happy bones. Like pants up. Alrighty, very good. We're gonna inhale those arms way up and exhale a little bit forward. Inhale up and exhale a little bit forward. Inhale up and keep doing that. Squeeze your shoulder blades together when you're doing that. Lead with your heart, with your chin. Little by little, start pressing the knees more and more to the floor. Tighten up those thighs. Very nice. And the next time forward, we're going to hold it forward. 2 straight lines. From your fingertips to your tailbone, a straight line. From your hips to your heels, a straight line. Hold this V shape. Pull the abdomen in. Breathing, come forward till you're right on the edge where it's comfortably uncomfortable, and find the joy there. Excellent. Take another breath in right here. Stretch, lengthen, open, strengthen, and exhale down. Beautiful, beautiful. Drop your head heavy like a rock. Move it around any old way that you intuitively know is right for your neck today. And do it in a joyful manner. Stay there. See if you can press a little deeper into the stretch, not because you have to, but because it feels good. The muscle's ready for it, just a little bit. Don't go too far, too fast, but just enough that you can say, oh yes, now I'm at my edge. Now I can feel other things happening in my hamstrings, behind my knees, in my lower back, but in a good way. But do find your edge where you're like, if I go any farther, it's gonna hurt. But if I come up, I'm really not getting a good stretch. So find that place for you this morning. Find it, find it, find it. And then breathe some joyfulness into it, into the body and into the brain. Go ahead, do it. Yes, it feels fabulous. Man, that feels good. Okay, activate your strong stomach and roll yourself up. And then let's bend these legs, shall we? Get your feet hip width apart. We're moving into table pose. So your feet are hip width apart and your hands are shoulder width apart. So, you know, everybody's table's gonna look a little different. You might just wanna squeeze here. You might be able to get your butt up. Don't let your head drop back like this though. Keep the neck lengthened. Stay there. Use the hamstrings, use the buttocks, use the lower back. We're strengthening the back body, but we're opening the front body. Finding that balance where the strength of our back supports the flexibility of our front. So if your buttocks doesn't come off the floor, that's okay. You can still be lifting right here. Putting some body weight into the palms. Engaging the arms, the biceps, triceps, shoulders, upper back, lower back, middle back, hamstrings, glutes. Lower down, straighten those legs out again, come into forward bend once again. Find that joyful place. Very nice. And again, table pose again, if you're comfortable with it, or you found the right place that was for you. Or if you wanted to up it a notch, you can take it into incline plank. Wherever you are, you're strengthening the back body. Wherever you are, the back body strengthens. So you choose the pose and the position that's right for you this morning, but it's back body strengthening, front body opening, and then you're finding the joy in it. Oh yes, this is joyful. Feeling my heart open is joyful. Moving my body on this beautiful, lovely day, it's joyful. Connecting with the breath. And lower everything down. And we're gonna bring both knees in. You wanna watch behind you, make sure there's nothing going on back there that you might bump your head into. Tuck your chin. We're gonna breathe in this way and breathe out that way. Inhale and exhale. Again, breathe in. Keep on doing it. Remember, you're finding the joy. Let yourself roll all over the place. Keep it up. Keep going, keep going. We're looking to get a teeny bit more momentum because ultimately we're gonna go so far so that we come to standing. Might look something like this. It might look different. Find the joy in it. Whatever you do, find the joy in it. Ultimately, you'll wind up standing. I'll wait for you. That's it. Lots of creativity out there. Take a breath in, stretch, stretch, stretch. And to one side, hold this stretch now. If you can, if the arms are not so happy up here, bring them down. You can still stretch the side body. Find the joy in it. Find your edge where you're comfortably uncomfortable and find the joy in it. This is our yoga practice. This is our life practice. Inhale, center, and go to the other side. Finding your edge and allowing yourself to feel the joyfulness, even in the discomfort. It's a choice. Excellent. Inhale up, swan dive down. Do that again. Inhale up, swan dive down. A few more of those. Each one of these may be getting bigger, where you go a little bit of a stretch here. And when you're coming down, maybe you're tucking your chin. Keep going. You're looking for your edge here and your edge when you go into a forward bend. Okay, so go ahead and move with that. Breathing in, breathing out. Tuck the chin. And imagine that you're breathing joyfulness in every breath, bringing it into the body, bringing it into the cells, bringing it into the muscles, bringing it up to the brain. Very nice. Stay up, bring those arms down, and let's get those feet hip width apart, directly under your hip bones, with all toes pointing forward. So resist the temptation to turn out. A lot of times it's easier to do it that way, but we'll take feet parallel, arms parallel, breath in here, sit down in a chair pose, inhale up, and exhale down. And just like we did before with our swan dives, come up maybe onto the toes. We're looking for the places where we're comfortably uncomfortable and finding the joy there, experiencing joy, giving ourselves permission to have joyfulness, even if it's uncomfortable. So you're up here on your toes, maybe you're wobbly, woohoo, have fun with it. Maybe you come down here and you're sitting real low and your thighs are just like, whoa, what's going on? Have fun with it. Inhaling up, woo. Exhale down, oh. Find the joy. Yeah, just play. Play with your practice today. Play in life today. So nice. Next time up, we'll stay up. Bring those arms down. Give everything a good shake, a joyful movement. Nice. Close your eyes in mountain pose for a breath or two, just to check in. I can almost imagine little particles of joy circulating through my body. Can you? So take your right arm out, please, and take your left arm under it. Ultimately moving elbows towards each other. Maybe they make it, maybe they don't. We're gonna have a sit down here. And if you can continue to wrap your hands, do it. If it doesn't happen, I like to bring my feet together for this eagle pose. Sit down, a little lower. Smile. Feel the upper back opening. Don't force, don't yank, don't pull. Comfortably uncomfortable, yes, combined with joyfulness. So it's the left foot that's coming up. Lift it up, cross it over, and sink into your eagle pose. Being right there on the edge of wobbliness. It might be that you want to rest your foot on the floor. It might be that it's enough just to do the upper body. Okay, so you choose. Eagle pose. Eagle, the bird that flies closest to Creator. Observe your breath like the eagle observes the earth. Observe your body. No judgments. Joy, just joy. Inhale up, stretch and spread everything, and exhale down. Roll those shoulders. Again, closing your eyes at mountain pose. Notice, how is the left side of your body right now? How is the right side of your body right now? Becoming more and more aware, deepening our awareness of the body and the mind, and the joyful mind. So the left arm's coming up. The right arm's going under it. And then we'll take that little sit down. It's like chair pose. Feel the shoulder blades separating. Let go of any tightnesses in the back and the shoulders, wherever you're feeling them. And it's going to be the right leg that comes up this time. Lift it up, cross it over, wrap it around. Hold on to something or lean against something if you need to. But wherever you are, it's feeling good. Comfortably uncomfortable, but still feeling joyful. That's nice, right? Inhale, stretch, open, lengthen, exhale. Bring your wings down and close the eyes. And notice the molecules in your body soaring. Great work, great work. Breathe those arms up overhead once again. Swan dive down once again. Do that a few more times. Remember, find your edge this way and find your edge in your forward bend. One more time, all the way up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Bring the arms down, roll those shoulders. Nice. So we're gonna do a little bit of sun salutation stuff. Are you ready? All right, come to the front of your mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Swan dive down, step or jump back into your high plank. Come into your low plank. Cobra or upward facing dog and down dog. So do that again. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Tighten everything up. Inhale, cobra, open the front of the body, and exhale, down dog, open the back of the body. You can do a lot of this on your knees. You could be on all fours for your high plank, low plank. You could do Sphinx. And child's pose if downward facing dog isn't great for you. You could do, this is a variation of a high plank, of a low plank, of a cobra, and of a down dog. So you choose, but keep it going. You're finding the joy in this. Inhaling high plank, exhaling low. Inhaling cobra, exhaling down dog. A few more times, because it's just so fun. Smile when you do your cobra. Lift that sunshiny face. Sweet. And child's pose. Very nice. Stay in your child's pose, but bring the arms alongside your body, alongside your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, go right back where you are. Reach the fingers behind you, tuck your chin. Inhaling all the way up, and exhaling down. Do that a few more times. Send your hip bones forward when you go up. Lift your heart. Exhale, tuck your chin and reach your tailbone back. Nicely done. Stay up, stay up. And then roll your toes under back here and press your palms to your sacrum. Relax the shoulders. Loosen up, loosen up. We're gonna take the hands and gently press the hip bones forward. Shift your body weight little by little back. You'll feel your thighs tighten up. You'll feel the buttocks and the lower back strengthening. Don't strain. Find your edge. Lift your heart. Relax those shoulders. Breathing, breathing, breathing. It might be that you could bring your hands to rest on your heels. Maybe not. Find the joy in it, wherever you are. Yes. Thank you, body. Very nice. And we're going to inhale ourselves up and then back into child's pose. And you can have the arms alongside the body or out or stacked. Whatever you like, whatever you need. Find the joy in it. Great work, everybody. We're coming to all fours. Take a look. So, let's do a cat pose and a cow pose for a bit. Let's move the spine. flat back and take a look over the right shoulder, take a look over the left shoulder. Try not to let the belly sag. Use some abdominal muscles to keep your lower back engaged. Beautiful. Keep your abdominals engaged. Figure out which one's your left arm, please, and stretch it back. And which one is your right leg, and stretch it back. So it's opposite arm to leg, opposite. Stretch, reach. Which might be challenging enough. So maybe you'll just be on here, or maybe you'll be like this. That's okay. You're finding the joy in it wherever you are. And then grab hold of that foot if you can. Lift, lengthen, stretch. Releasing all of that down, switch sides, opposite arm to leg. Engage your strong core. You could do just the arm, you could do just the leg, or you could grab that foot, it's up to you. But you're finding the joy. Very nicely done. And we'll return to that child's pose. Any variation of child's pose that you like, moving if you like to. Beautiful. Back to all fours, roll the toes under. Let's do a downward facing dog. Press the heels to the floor, but reach your butt up. Let's take one leg to the ceiling. Really reach it up there. The other heel goes down. Don't be up on your tippy toes. Let that heel drop. Preparing for warrior one. Breath in. Exhale, bring that foot between the hands, however you get it there. You could use the other, you know, lots of ways to get there. But we're coming up into a warrior one. Breathing warrior one. Smile. Find the joy in your inner warrior. Come to warrior two. Drop the hips. You want to make sure this knee is lined up with that ankle just to protect the knee, okay? So be careful there. Very nice. Stay with it. Drop the hips. Warrior two. Find your edge where you're a little bit uncomfortable, and then be joyful there. Very nice. I'm preparing for triangle. Straighten up that leg. Bring this hand down. Don't drop down. With your ribs, with your lengthened torso, reach downward and outward at the same time. So the top hip is going to move back, and the bottom hip is going to tuck under. So it's real wobbly. It's fun. If you're reaching your big toe, pull it up so that you don't drop down. Lift, lengthen, open. Stay there, don't move. If you have a block, you can always do that, but you're still not going to drop down into your block. Wherever you are, the top hip goes back and the bottom hip goes under, feeling a little wobbly, and enjoy it. Use your inner thighs to draw yourself up. And we'll take one hand down the back of the leg while this one reaches up, joyfully reaching up. Beautiful. And we'll return to warrior one. So bend that front knee. Now those hips square up with the front line of your mat. Here's our breath in. Exhale down. High plank on your inhale, low plank on your exhale. Forward and up. Very nice. Stay there. Stay there. I'm switching sides. You stay there. Make sure you switch legs. Inhale the other leg up. Stretch it and reach it while the opposite heel drops. And we'll bring this foot forward and through for warrior one. Make sure the knee and the ankle are stacked. Flatten out that back foot and just peel yourself up like the joyful warrior that you are. Breathing, opening. So nice. And then warrior two. This is the one where this hip comes back and the other tucks under. Very nice. Stay with it, sinking a little deeper. You know, a lot of our stress and our struggle with yoga and with life comes from holding on. Holding on. I'm going to hold on to this. No, you don't. You don't have to hold on to it. Let it go in a joyful manner. Very nice. Preparing for triangle. Inhale that front leg straight. Take your ribs forward. Lengthen and lower. Don't drop. Wherever you are is where you're to be. Again, you could use a block or something else, a shoebox, a footstool, a puppy. Stay with it. So the bottom hip is going under you and the top hip is pressing back. Find the joy. Notice if you're holding on somewhere. It's like, so much tension in the knees. Soften the knees. So much tension in the elbows. Soften the elbows. So much tension in the face. Soften the face. This is like a chiropractic adjustment for me. I couldn't be happier. Bend that front knee. Sweep those arms forward, returning to warrior one on your inhale. High plank, coming down. Let's hold cobra, shall we? You can hold cobra or sphinx, or just come all the way down if you need to. Listen to your body. Remember, you're finding the joy in it. You're finding the joy in being comfortably uncomfortable, so don't be lazy. Reaching toes and tailbone to the wall behind you. Lifting heart and smiling face to the heavens. Sweet. Child's pose. Stay in your child's pose. Returning to all fours, do a cat pose, downward facing dog. Let's bring the hands and the feet together. Roll yourself up. Come into standing. And in the spirit of springtime, let's play with trees. Let's play with our tree pose. Let's explore and have fun with tree pose. So I'll call this sapling. I don't know if you can see my foot. Just ever so lightly touching the floor. That is a sapling. You bring it up a little bit more. The tree gets bigger and stronger as time goes. Up a little bit more. The branches get taller, more broad as time goes. So you play around with it. This is your time to be joyful with whatever variation of tree you choose. There's extended tree also. Lots of ways, lots of trees. Lots of variations. In your tree pose today, remember we're finding joy in being comfortably uncomfortable. So if you're like, well, I could stay here all day long and I'm not uncomfortable at all, well then do something that's more comfortably uncomfortable and that you are challenging yourself to remain joyful even when uncomfortable. So that's apparently mine. Find yours. So yes, this is another variation where you take the heel to the groin. Press the hip bones forward. Finding the joy in being out of my comfort zone. Ooh, could you hear my knee? It didn't hurt, but it's loud. So yes, your own unique expression of being comfortably uncomfortable in tree pose and maintaining the joy. So try it on the other side. Don't cheat yourself. Both sides want to have fun. Step. Sapling, a little bit of a bigger tree, full-on tree, branches, not, whatever. Extended. So many trees, so little time. The one where you do heel to groin, that's mine right there, my comfortably uncomfortable. Putting the outer edge of that foot in the top crease of your thigh, pressing the hip bones forward, and coming down, down, down. If you're doing this one at home, you could go all the way down, take that heel to the center of your butt cheek, and find your balance here, and find the joy in it. Focusing on the breath. Woo! All right, release all of that, or keep going if you like. That's good. And then again, close your eyes. Get connected to your body, connected to the breath. Notice how the shoulders feel. Notice how the hips feel. Notice how the knees feel. Notice how your heart feels. Nice. So just like tree, there are many types of dancers. I want you to do a dancer pose that is right for your body and also somewhat comfortably uncomfortable. If you have a strap or a necktie or a hammock string and you want to use a wall, you can do that. You want to take it overhead, that's fine. Whoa. But wherever you are, find the joy in it. Find the joy in wobbling. Breathe. Stare at something. Keep your visual focal point. Hear the sound of your breath. Keep concentrating. Breathe, breathe, breathe. However you want to do it. And when you're done with that side, switch sides. Focus on something. Concentrate on your breath. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. However you like to do it. That's your, what do they say? Dance to the rhythm of your own music. Be the joyful dancer to your own spirit. How do you like that one? When you're done, shake all of that out. Very nice. Coming back to this place of being centered, grounded in mountain pose, Tadasana. Breathe in, breathe out. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so come down into chair pose. Bring your feet together, bring your knees together. It'll make it easier. And drop your butt way down, as far down as you can. Hands in prayer position. And from here, stay low, a spinal twist. When you're doing your spinal twist, be careful the hips don't do this shifting motion. So if you're down here and you start to do this and then the knees slide away from one another, come back and then just be where your edge is, okay? So be mindful. back to center. We'll come all the way up, send those hip bones forward, press, 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 and return right back down again. So remember, we are looking for the place where we're comfortably uncomfortable. Here, maybe not really getting a stretch. Here, maybe too much. So find that middle way, find that place, and then experience joy there. Isn't that fabulous? Come back up and return to mountain pose for a check-in. A self-awareness moment. Physically, how's everything doing? Mentally, how's everything doing? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're gonna come back to the floor. But let's take a nice wide stance on the mat. Well, a straddle. And that in and of itself may be just enough. But if you can, you bring your hands out a little bit, you get a little bit of a deeper stretch. You might not need it, but you are gonna find the place where you're comfortably uncomfortable. Breathing, take your time, enjoy this journey of discovering joy in discomfort. Stay there. Wherever you're noticing tightness, go there with your mind, go there with your breath, and say, please relax hips. And while you're down here nice and low, walk to one side, any side. One butt, try to come up, encourage it downward. Stay on your edge though, find that edge, stay at the edge. Rejoice at your edge, and then just come around to the other side, same thing. Rejoice at your edge. Find it and say, yes, I'm there. I don't think you can rejoice too much. Bring yourself up, bring those legs together, give them a nice little shake out. Perfect. And we're gonna come to lie on our backs and just draw those knees in. Move them around. Yes, hug them like you love them. And then if you can, well, for some of us, we're gonna hold right here. For some of us, we can hold on behind the knees. Some of us might be able to clasp the elbows behind the knees. And then if you are doing that, just let your legs relax down. Just let them drop. Just let them drop. Stay here, breathing, finding the joy in it. And then tuck your chin. Bring your head up off the floor. Tuck your chin. You'll get more of a stretch up the back of the neck. Tuck the chin. Hug in even more if you can. And then we're going to roll up just a little bit and find the balance point. Find the balance point, boat pose. So boat pose, we could have our feet on the floor. Boat pose, you could do one leg or both legs, one arm, both arms, straight, doesn't matter. Whatever floats your boat, find it. And then get yourself a tiny bit out of your comfort zone where you're just like, oh, I think I might wobble over. It's okay, you're safe, it's fine. Find it. Lengthen a little more, open a little bit more, lock up a little bit more, and then find the joy in it. Lower everything down, heels close to the buttocks, and press the hips up. Holding this bridge pose, breathing the front open. Great, and let's try that again. Lower your butt, find your balance point, come into boat. Find it. A few breaths here, and then return back to bridge. And let's do that one more time because it was so much fun. Come on up, find that boat pose. Whoa, smile, have fun with it. Whoa. Sink or swim. And then back to bridge, and we're gonna hold bridge this time. Maybe you can interlace your fingers underneath your buttocks. Maybe you could walk the shoulders under you more. Maybe that chin will go more to the chest. Maybe you can come up on your tippy toes and clasp your ankles. Maybe you can take your lower back and rest it in your palms and come into a shoulder stand. Or plow. But wherever you're choosing to be, you're joyful there. When you're ready, roll out and come to a happy baby pose and rock from side to side. And then hold your center, hanging out with a grip at your feet or maybe at your ankles or maybe at your toes, and start to press the heels away from your body. Stay there. Press those heels away, let your arms relax. Send the heels away from your body. Whether you're holding on at your toes or at your knees, send the heels away, wherever your body is comfortably uncomfortable, and then find the joy there. Wherever that is for you right now, find it. Very nice. And then bottoms of the feet together, heels towards the groin, and send the knees away from the body. Press the knees away. Use the muscles more so than your hands to press the knees away. But breathe, smile, find the joy in it. Get a good stretch. Be where you're comfortably uncomfortable. You might have to use your strong arms to draw the heels in a little bit more. You might have to use your strong inner thighs to press the knees away a little bit more. Yes. Fabulous, fabulous, darling. Nice. Beautiful. All right, if you don't have enough room to take your arms out in a T position, then you could bring your hands behind your back, but if you can, bring them all the way out. Or behind your neck, I mean, not behind your back, behind your head. Let's roll the knees to one side, any side, I don't care which side, but roll your head away from your legs. And then switch, roll your knees to the other side. Stay there and breathe. Breathe your hips open, breathe your lower back open. The side of your neck, your heart, your chest. This can be very passive. That'll be okay for this round. Very nice. And then back to center. Draw the knees in. Just give yourself a little rock there for a moment. Beautiful. And then we're going back to the first side again. Drop your knees over there. Take your top leg. So we're moving in the direction of getting more comfortably uncomfortable. So you could take the top leg and rest it on the floor. Or you could rest your hand on that. So there's a lot of variations here. But ultimately, you're looking for the place where you're comfortably uncomfortable. So I'm going to walk my hand all the way down to where I'm holding to the edge of my foot. My foot's resting on the floor. And then I'm going to grab the other foot with the other hand and take a look away from my extended leg. I walk my shoulders under myself a little bit so I can really work that ear to the floor over here. But wherever you are, you're comfortably uncomfortable. You are not in pain, but it's also very, it's not passive. And joyful it is, for sure, joyful. Smile. Yes, rejoice in something opening. Celebrate one little thing, like maybe it's the lower back, or maybe it's just one muscle fiber in the IT band that can just release. Excellent work. Bring the knees back to center. Rock on your spine one more time. I like to set the spine straight before I begin that. And then you're going to drop the knees to the other side. Stay there. Stay there. Drop your knees to the other side. That's it. And again, you could take that top leg and extend it out, or maybe it just rests a little bit and then your hand is here on your thigh. Maybe you can full on grab both of it, but the head turns away from the extended leg in the front. Stay there. Encourage both of your shoulders down to the floor. Stay there. Notice what is most tight and ask it to release. And once it releases the tightness, fill that same spot up with joy. I love that one. All right, when you're ready, bring everything back to center. Roll on the spine a little bit. Very nice. And the feet are going to come wider than your hips this time, just a little bit wider than your hips. And extend the arms up, stretch. And then flex your wrists so your palms are facing the ceiling. And then you're just going to bend the elbows until your palms are touching the floor, fingertips pointing towards your shoulders. And then get your butt up. And from there, you might be able to push up even more. Breathe. Comfortably uncomfortable. Find the joy in it. When you're ready, lower it all back to the floor and hug those knees any way you want to, where it feels the best. Very nice, very nice. Good work. Very nice. Okay, so we're taking one leg and letting it rest on the mat. Oh, did I say rest? No, it's not resting. It's actively lengthening and pressing a lot of energy in the straight leg, a lot of energy. This one, a lot of energy, but it's going up. And then hold wherever you can or wherever you want to. But both legs are straight. So if your straight leg is over here, it's over here. And you could always do this. So if your leg isn't going all the way up, that's fine. But they're straight. Both of them are straight. I know you can straighten out both your legs. Right? So, you know, wherever it's right for you. But two straight legs, a lot of energy in this one going this way. A lot of energy in that one going that way. So wherever it is, two straight legs. Stay with it, breathe in. Take this straight leg across the body, but not so much so that you roll onto the hip. So keep your sacrum pressing into your mat and take this leg across the body. Get a nice little stretch down the outer thigh. The ligaments on the side of the knee there. Your core is strong, it's holding you. Very nice, and we're gonna bring this knee into the chest. Give it some loving. And then switch. So now this leg is going to be very straight and energetic and active on the floor, and this one's going to be very straight and energetic and active up here. And again, if you want to, you know, if it's here, it's here. But it's straight, two straight legs. Wherever it's right for you. Comfortably uncomfortable. Press those feet away from the body. And then bring this across the midline. You could hold your hand on this hip just to keep it honest, keep it from rolling. Comfortably uncomfortable. Finding the joy. Creating joyfulness within within the body and the brain. That is wonderful. Bring this knee in. And then make it so both legs are flat on the floor as we prepare for Savasana. You might want to have your legs bent. You may have a blanket nearby and you want to cover up. That's good too. Whatever works for you. Last week I know somebody did this with their baby on their belly. Isn't that sweet? How precious, right? But if nothing else, bring your inner child on your belly. Tapping into our inner child, your inner child. And let the belly rise and fall with every joyful breath. Stay where you are. Beautiful, relaxing. Stay right where you are. Breathing in, breathing out. If you're perceptive, you might actually be able to feel your muscles and your joints rejoicing. You might feel some increased energy. You might notice that you feel a little happier. Give your brain the task to observe sensations. Breathing in, breathing out. Joy-filled breaths. With your eyes closed, begin to roll your eyeballs inside their sockets. Go to the right 3, 4, 5, 10 times, slow, big circles behind your closed eyes to the right. And also go to the left, big giant circles. This will help to relieve any pressure behind the eyes. And then look straight up. Keep the eyes closed. Straight up. And then straight down. And take your eyeballs all the way looking towards the left with your eyes closed, with the lids shut, and then all the way to the right. And stay there lying on the floor, peaceful, relaxed breathing. Open your eyes really big, like bug them out, and then open your mouth really big, really wide, and then stick your tongue all the way out like you want your tongue to touch the bottom of your chin. Feel this stretch in the back of your throat. Do it, and then say, ah. Close your eyes, close your mouth, and breathe. While your eyes are closed, you can circle them around again if you like, a couple times in one direction, a couple times the other way, up and down, left and right. And we're gonna do that again. So people at your house are looking at you. It's okay, they're gonna have to get used to this. So what we're looking to do is to rejuvenate the vagus nerve. When we're under a lot of stress, anxiety, fear, it really is exhausting to the vagus nerve, the wandering nerve, the biggest nerve in our whole body that supports every organ and every system. So we're going to take some time to give it some healing right now, to give it what it needs. It's exhausted, so we're going to stimulate it. So again, open your eyes really big, look straight up at the ceiling. Open your eyes really, really big, really wide, bug those eyeballs outside of the right, just bug them out. And open your mouth so much so that the skin stretches, that your jaw is open. Stick your tongue all the way out. Take a breath in and go, ah. Then bring your tongue in your mouth, close your eyes, and again, circle the eyes in any direction a few times. Those eyeballs roll. Other way a few times. Straight up, straight down. And we're going to do that again. Laying there comfortably, open your mouth really wide, stretch your jaw, open your eyeballs really wide, bug them out, stick your tongue way out so you feel a stretch in the back of your tongue. Take that breath in. Pull the tongue in, close the eyes. Very nice. And keep your mouth closed, inhale through the nose and make the ah sound with your mouth closed, the ujjayi breath. Continue to do that. Every time you run out of breath, just take in another deep breath and exhale with your mouth closed, making the ah sound, which is not going to sound like ah because your mouth is closed, but keep on doing it, please. Very healing to your nervous system. It's very calming to the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and relax part of our reptilian brain. Slow, deep breath in. Breathing out, making the ah sound with your lips closed. You should feel a vibration at your throat. The soft, sympathetic sigh that calms the nervous system. And now let everything relax, your vocal cords, your throat. Feel your eyeballs resting more comfortably in their sockets. Breathing in, the belly rises. Breathing out, the belly falls. And then just start to wiggle your toes. These toes are happy toes. These little toes are happy toes. Move those fingers around, move your wrists around. These hands are happy hands. These little hands are happy hands. Bring the knees into the chest. Connect with your joyful spine, your rejuvenated nervous system. Rolling over onto your right side, lingering there for a few breaths. Sitting back up whenever you're ready. Or you could just take a nap on the floor if you like. While we have very little control over what's happening in the world at large, we have all we need to control our inner world of peace, of joy, of harmony, and happiness, in spite of the chaos around us, in spite of being comfortably uncomfortable or outright uncomfortable. We have the power right here, right here. Peace, love, and light to all of you. Namaste and Sat Nam.